girlies, welcome back to my channel. Listen, it's getting cold outside. It's getting real cold and we need some tips on how to stay warm but still look cute, okay? I lived in cold weather for the majority of my life, all 4 seasons. I done lived in Chicago, y'all, and it's cold in Chicago. So if you want to hear part 1 of kind of a shopping list of what you need to look out for that's gonna keep you very warm and stylish, keep watching. So working from the body out, we are going to suggest for you, I'm gonna suggest thermals. Thermals, long johns for adults. You guys, this is such an important layer. The top and the bottom is going to be your first layer of protection. They sell so many different ones. These are from Target. A lot of the B-roll I'm gonna be showing you in this video is from Target. You guys, these thermals, they look thin, but they are lean and mean, let me tell you. They have different kinds. You can get velour kinds. You can get stuff that have fleece on the inside. This is gonna be a first layer of protection, and they're pretty thin, so you can layer a lot of things underneath them. But just keep in mind that your clothing might wanna be a little bit looser if you're gonna be wearing thermals. Another thing to look out for underneath is bodysuits and shapewear. If you love your shapewear, this is the season for it. You will not be too hot. It's actually gonna help keep you warm as well as snatched in. I have shapewear bodysuits. I have tights as well. Tights, especially the ones with the control top, are really gonna keep you sucked in. And if you can wear these under leather pants if the weather permits. If it's not quite cold, you can wear these with skirts as well, but you wanna get the ones that are as opaque as you like. I don't like the super opaque ones. I like the ones that show just a little skin if I'm gonna be wearing tights. But these are the almost opaque tights. But these are going to be fantastic for layering in case you have some leather pants, some leather shorts. Don't wear leather shorts. Some skirts, some thick wool skirts, you know, for functions like events and church and things like that. Tights, bodysuits. We also have shorts. There's a lot to go off of. You can combine the shorts and the tights. This is going to be your first layer of protection. Next, socks. Long socks, wool socks, really thick boot socks. And even them long Champion socks, like the ones I did for my sock curls the other day, you guys, a little while ago. Anything that's long, that's going to not only keep your feet warm in terms of the thickness and your legs, to protect you from the shaft of the boot as well, because we are going to be talking about boots in this section. So just the longest socks that you can get that you're most comfortable in, they're going to keep you warm and they're going to keep you protected. You need good socks. Next up, your bottoms. Don't be doing nothing too thin just trying to be cute. Listen, you need real denim, like Levi's. Like, you could go to the Gap and get some like good denim. That's gonna be really important. Or some corduroys. I don't have any corduroys, but corduroy, remember how when you used to walk by and it was, okay, y'all probably like, how old are you? Listen, okay, I'm a 90s baby. Okay, so corduroys are going to be amazing. Some 70s styles are still in. I don't know if you really want to go that far, but when you are looking for your denim, make sure that it's like actual real denim. And also look for pants that have no distressing on them. Distressing, you know, like cutouts all down the leg. Love the look. I have a pair of jeans that I'm literally in love with, but I will not be wearing those for winter because it's just too cold for that. See y'all, I done almost forgot the whole top area. Sweaters, turtlenecks, mock necks. I'm a turtleneck person, obviously. This is a mock neck right here, and a mock neck means it doesn't really have that fold down area like this. This is a turtleneck that folds down. Now this particular turtleneck is from a company called Uniqlo, and they are online as well. I want to say it's a Japanese brand, but what I really love about a lot of their stuff, even when I'm wearing, is that they have a technology called heat tech, and it's really meant to keep you warm. The fabric is meant to keep you warm, even though the fabric itself is lightweight and it feels really soft and very lightweight. It actually, like, you could be burning up in one of these. So I really, really love this. I love the color of this as well. It offers a little bit of brightness in such dreary weather. I have never been one to be afraid of a pop of color. Yeah, I think that it's a really great way to infuse a little bit of style into your wardrobe and still stay warm. Also, the chunky knit sweaters. I don't own any. Actually, mainly because they just make me look like really, I have large arms, and sometimes like I just haven't found the right one. And so when it comes to cable knit sweaters or like oversized things, for me, either I have to go so oversized, like no, I have to be careful. But the longer the length, the better it looks on my body type. So, you know, you can figure that out for yourself, but cowl necks are also really nice. Those really big chunky cowl necks, and they could almost even double as your scarf depending on the style of the coat that you're wearing. So turtlenecks, mock necks, cowl necks, thick cable neck sweaters, things that are oversized, they're really gonna keep you really warm. Footwear, listen. We love the stilettos. Listen, your girl's over here, she loves the stiletto just like any other person out there who has style, okay? However, y'all like, I don't like stilettos. Listen, I like stilettos, okay? Not so great for the cold weather. Obviously, just your foot isn't even really covered, then your toes are crunched at the top, and then they're getting numb and cold at the same time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done been to church in them stilettos, and it's real cold though. So we're gonna be looking for flat footwear that has some separation between your foot and the ground. So my favorite are boots. Now, a couple things about boots. You can do a good Timberland, which is kind of in the style of these. You can do boots that have some kind of shearling at the top, kind of with the tongue. I personally prefer leather, something that can get wet and salty and can, you know, get wiped off. However, if you're going to go with something suede like this, make sure you spray them down with some boot or shoe protectant, something that's waterproof. And you want to do that about 2 or 3 layers of that so that you don't ruin your boots. But your girl loves a good boot, okay? And these are really great because there's that separation between the ground and the foot. Some other boot wear would be like Uggs or something like Uggs would be really, really nice. Of course, combat boots would be really, really nice as long as you're pairing them with a nice thick sock. And, oh, and rain boots. You could even do rain boots depending. So, of course, snow boots are gonna be the best option if you live in like a cold place like Alaska or Canada. I would say definitely like a good pair of Uggs or like real snow boots. That's gonna be your best bet. A style tip that I really love to play with is layering like blazers and jackets underneath your coat, right? So you'll get a blazer that has like a nice heaviness, a nice weight to it. It could be wool, it could be polyester, it depends on the make. Something that has a lining on the inside. This particular blazer, I got this years ago at Zara. It's one of my favorite blazers. I love wearing mock necks, and this blazer, it actually looked really cute with my outfit. Hold on. You guys see how chic that looks with just a mock net and a blazer? Another layering thing you could do is like a leather jacket. Pay attention to the lengths of everything. Some lengths, you want it to hit right at the bottom of the coat, but sometimes it doesn't have to, and it's okay. You can even do one of these like puffy vest. Look at my little wool socks. A little puffy vest is really, really nice to layer underneath the coat. Why do I say this? 1, it looks really stylish, but 2, have you guys ever been hella warm, like outside, feeling good about yourself, and then you get inside and then it's so hot, you're sweating buckets, but you are wearing something that's short sleeve underneath, and so you haven't like figured out that in between time, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is you layer up. You do your blazers or your vests or whatever underneath your coat so that when you go inside and you take off your coat, you're still very warm. That's just a trick of the trade. And if you color everything right, it can look really, really stylish. If there's nothing else that you listen to in this video, this is gonna be it. Your coats. Pay attention to the fabric and the filling. The fabric and the filling. It's, first of all, the coat is the first thing that everybody sees, okay? So you're walking down the street. I mean, you could do a super big bubble coat, you know what I mean? You're just gonna be looking like, I don't know, the Abominable Snowman or something like that. If you like that look, that's cool. I don't mind it. However, if you're wanting to have a little bit more shape, the fabrics are going to appear thin, but if you pay attention to the filling and the actual fabric, let me show you an example. This coat right here, it is a Tommy Hilfiger coat that I got many, many years ago when I lived in Chicago. I got this from overstock.com. They have a bunch of different options there. I've had this coat for like 10 years, you guys, probably longer, and it has done me very well. Couple things I love about this coat. One, this is a polyester outer layer. When it snows or rains or anything, it kind of just, it protects me. But I can wipe this off very easily when like the salt from the ground gets on it. It gets wiped off very easily. Also, if my makeup gets on the collar, it can wipe off very, very easily. Second, the length. This is a long coat. It will cover your legs and you will be very, very thankful. Number three, the filling. The filling of this is I wanna say a goose down filling and then like a foul feather filling. That is why it can look so thin but still keep you warm. And we're talking wind from Chicago. We're talking you walk outside and the water of your eyeballs starts to freeze. That's how cold we're talking, okay? And I was looking cute because the next thing, I think it's number 4, there is a belt. There is a belt to give you shape. These are the things that you want to look for, as well as a hood. Because even though we're going to be wearing our whatever accessories that you want, having a hood is really going to protect you against that wind that's going to be hitting you in the face. So the fabric, I would say, is the most important part in terms of, or the filling. The filling in the fabric, most important in terms of keeping you warm, and the fact that it has a belt is the part that's gonna give you the style. This is the first thing that everyone sees. It's gonna be really important. Go to overstock.com and see if you can find some good coats. I will link the website down below. And if I see anything similar, I will link that as well. Now, accessories. Accessories, listen, it's gonna be up to you. My hair is very big. I can't do beanies, even though beanies are really great. Ski masks, they're really great. The mask that we wear on our face right now is actually gonna be really, really great for the cold. I have to wear earmuffs. My hair, you know, it depends. If I have mini twists in, a beanie's gonna do. If I'm wearing an afro, I'm gonna have to do some earmuffs. So I've got some shopping to do. Also, with the accessories, depending on where you live and how cold it is, you can play with thinner scarves, really thick cable knit, like heavy or like wool scarves if you can take it. Cashmere would be nice as well because wool can be very, very itchy. I would only wear wool if you're wearing like something like a turtleneck or something that's gonna cover your neck because ugh. Anyway, your gloves. Gloves, with all of our tech, it's been kind of tricky. You can't go wrong with a good mitten, of course, or like a really good snow glove, but sometimes they just like don't look that good. So if you're blessed enough to live in an area where like a lightweight pair of gloves will do that. One of the pair of gloves that I have, these are genuine leather, but they also have the fingers, 1, 2, 3 fingers, that I can still, you know, be on my phone very lightly and answer phone calls and scroll through Instagram. The addiction It's part of my job, okay? You know, so they have a lot of like tech gloves and stuff out there, but really it's gonna be up to you and where you live and what's going to make sense. And also if you can find a glove that has something like this that will cover your wrist really nicely, I always look out for that as well. So the outfit I ended up coming up with is really cute, really fun. It has my favorite coat, the green long line. I can close it up, but also I have my vest underneath that is kind of puffy and kind of throws off the shape a little bit, but it looks really good. I've got a really fun COS and Uniqlo, what was it? It was a collaboration that they did a little while back. A sweatshirt, some jeans with no distressing. I've got my socks peeking out from under my boots. And then you can imagine, you know, my earmuffs and my gloves and things like that. And so that was the example that I'm gonna show. So in part 2, when you come back, I know this was a long video, but I hope it was useful for you. So part 2 is going to be shorter, and it's just going to be outfit ideas for you to look at so that you can look stylish and cute. If you're interested in 9 ways on how to always look stylish, I will have that video right here. I will see you in a couple days. Bye.